YouTube, what's up? It's been a long time since I made a video, since the Odell trade. Yeah, the Giants, again, started off with Eli, lost, didn't have Golden Tate, didn't have, you know, every weapon available to them. And then Daniel Jones came in, started winning, and then we've been on another losing streak of five game losing streak. So lost two, won two, lost five more. We're 2-7, looking like past years. The only thing we don't got is a little bit more offense. I believe we found a linebacker, and we were looking good till he got hurt, and that's just our luck. Because luck can't be on our side. We lost him for the year. Ryan Connolly was looking like the guy I had said that we needed a middle linebacker. I said it. Jabril Peppers is playing great, but the offensive line is just not enough for Daniel Jones, which they get to him and he fumbles. Now, there's guys that throw a lot of interceptions, but this guy's a fumbler. He needs more protection. So, again, defense wins championship, but you can't win it without at least a good quarterback. If Ryan Connolly comes back healthy like how he was this year, we will be okay. But at that position, it looks like it's a very hard position, and guys get injured a lot. So I want a middle linebacker at either first or second round, depending on where the guy falls to and best grade or whatever. Would like a Hall of Fame linebacker, like Luke Kuechly. I can't even pronounce his name. Whatever, my bad, Luke. Sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. Which I have, but I just can't do it right now. I'm fumbling with my words. So yeah, we need a middle linebacker. Hold it down. I feel like we need. Not that it's gonna happen. Doesn't happen always. It would be great though if you speak it into existence. Would love to have a middle linebacker like Ray Lewis. If he's out there, I'm hoping you come to the Giants. Just like I hoped that the Giants picked Barkley. We got him. I wasn't hoping and praying for Daniel Jones, I'm not going to lie. But I did hear talks, and I was like, okay, if that's where the team wants to go, then it's okay. I was, accepting it the day before, 2 days before, whenever the talks started. So you're like, oh, they're talking about it. That means that's what's going to happen. And it did. And people were like, oh, he could have picked him up in later rounds. Again, what possibly happened was their linemen that they wanted didn't fall to them. So they went to what was in their cards. And Daniel Jones was there, next best available. And maybe the defensive guy they picked later in the first round was graded lesser. So that's why they decided to go there. And then they picked the cornerback. So it was all on whatever they graded their guys to pick up. And they say that, if you like the guy, you go and get him. But we all know that you don't have to go all out crazy to get the guy. I know Redskins were looking for another quarterback, so they were kind of worried that maybe they would pick Daniel Jones. There was enough talk or whatever and turns out Dwayne Haskins is not it. And Daniel Jones is still playing. Yeah, he's fumbling, like I said, but I see some balls that he throws away. Doesn't look like bad passes. It's looking like he's trying to get rid of the ball. a lot of times quarterbacks will get rid of the ball out of bounds, but the degree of difficulty of throwing the ball away inbounds is very hard to like spot. Sometimes you're like, oh, he threw it bad. No, I see what he was doing. It was dude's double covered and he throws it away where it looks like it was in the vicinity. Two, he's not trying to get intentional grounding. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that I see in him, and I know it sucks that he still fumbles. I know I keep saying the same shit. We need an offensive lineman, so it's kind of hard because you want a middle linebacker to hold down the defense, and then you want offensive lineman to hold this guy upright every play that he's in. Two, it'll help out Saquon Barkley as well in the run game. So, I mean, we got a middle linebacker, and they can always draft one later, which they got one late in the rounds. So, but I'm gonna go with offensive lineman because Daniel Jones needs somebody to protect him. We picked up two guys in the past 2 years, one through a trade and one through free agency, and they haven't really been doing good. Reimers from Cleveland and Nate Solder. Will Hernandez is the only one that I see that's been holding it down. Center, maybe we could draft a center later in the rounds, and a right tackle. The guy's all right, but so you got 3 spots you could choose from. I don't know. They're probably gonna stick with Nate Solder, since you paid them all that money, and it's all about business at times. So it all depends who they're gonna draft. Like who's available, what players are available to draft there. As far as defense, we got a good, decent cornerback. I don't want to say he's going to be like great right now. He's still getting it together. Baker. We drafted other cornerbacks. Sam Beal's supposed to be back. So, we got okay secondary because Janoris Jenkins is still holding it down. At times in the beginning of the year, he wasn't looking good, but he settled down. Same thing with Baker. I wasn't feeling them, but they settled down. And it just doesn't help that we don't have the middle linebacker healthy. Just guys, Alec Ogletree's not it. It's not it. Marcus Golden's been playing like a Pro Bowler this year. If there's anybody that deserves to go to the Pro Bowl, it's him on defense. Slash second running probably is Janoris Jenkins. I highly doubt it. There's other good cornerbacks out there, but I'm putting those 2 guys out there, see if they make the Pro Bowl. On offense, really nobody's looking like they deserve a Pro Bowl. Just the defensive side, if anything. But yeah, so let's see if we can beat these Jets. I still need wins. I'm in it for wins. I'm not in the tanking season. I like to watch these games, and I like to see that my team win. So even though a team could be 2-13, we're playing our last game, I'm still trying to hope for that win. I like when my team wins. All right. It's horrible. Suck. I feel sick when my team loses. But we're trying to break this curse that it's just been hanging over us. It's gonna happen at the end of the year. Our team is gonna turn around finally. Not because Eli's leaving or anything. It's just it's coming. The bad luck, it's over. I just hope that we can stay healthy and within the next 10 years we win one. I'm not saying we're gonna win one next year, the following year, or anything like that. I'm just saying it's a process. We do got a good quarterback. He can throw, he can run. which he gets first downs. I'm not comparing him to nobody right now because he's still showing a lot of negatives with the fumbles. Again, I'll say it. Of course, he's going to throw interception. Ain't no quarterback out here not never throwing interception. So, but that that internal clock's gotta go a little quicker. He's got to get rid of the ball a little quicker. Just feel the defense as all great quarterbacks do, which I believe Daniel Jones will become the next great quarterback of the NFL, and the New York Giants. He's going to be great. I don't see him as a one and done a couple years. No, he's going to be with us for a very long time. He is it. He does show that he has what it takes. As long as he's healthy, that's all that matters. And like all quarterbacks, it's all about putting your team in position. They build the team around you, but they still try to get it to where they have a piece here and there, mostly on defense, to get that run in. You need guys on free agency to also believe. From what it's looking like, you can't get great free agents to come to you if your team's been not so good. Unless you got good money, then you can get one of them. Now, that pick better be right. Everything's got to be right. And with franchise tags, guys hardly ever leave their team unless they really don't want them. Unless the team's like, yeah, we're not going towards your direction. You want too much money. You're not worth that money. And that goes for like Landon Collins. One of the best safeties, but he ain't worth the money. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't show like he wasn't like no Ed Reed. Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Bob Sanders, all these guys Super Bowl champions. You know what I'm saying? They show that they deserve the money they got paid. He wasn't none of them. From what I do see, and he's only getting started, is Jabril Peppers is showing that he's getting there. Now, he's got to start showing more right now, like taking interceptions for touchdowns and stuff like that. It's got to come soon. But he is a solid safety right now in the league. But yeah, that's about it, man. We haven't had the best of health this year, but you still got to play through it. And like I said, hopefully we get a healthy Ryan Connolly next year and another hog molly offensive lineman, like Dave Gettleman usually says. Hog mollies. We got Leonard Williams from the Jets. So we got a solid defensive line. Zimenez, rookie. He hasn't really shown much. Lorenzo Carter, So we got guys there, but they're not really showing up. So I don't know what's going to happen to these guys if they don't, get to where they need to be. We're either going to get a free agent that's going to fill that spot, or we're going to have to draft another guy because that guy's not working out, and you need to spend that pick. And you don't get great quality unless the guy's highly top tier guy. So we'll see if the Giants really want to draft a linebacker, outside pass rusher. Josh Allen from Jacksonville, he's having a great year. And we'll see, man. I'm happy with Daniel Jones because that was the deciding pick right there. We could have had a little bit more defense, and Eli would have still been playing. But if the Giants didn't go in directions that they did, we possibly still would have had Odell. But they went away, and we're still going to need another wide receiver. Is there a wide receiver that's going to be available in the free agency? I don't know, and he has to want to come to play for the Giants, or come at least play for want to play with Barkley, something, because I mean, things like happened last year for Dallas. They got Amari Cooper. Like, come on, he's one of the best receivers in the league, and they got him. So, we traded one of the best wide receivers away. So it's like backwards thinking, but it is what it is. It was what was they assume best for the team. So we got to rock out with this because it's already done. And yeah, so we're going to be drafting pretty low, 7 losses. I don't see us getting 7 wins in a row and being 9-7 and getting to the playoffs. I really don't see it with this team. We need a middle linebackers. That's a plain blatant truth. It's not happening, and we lost them already for the year. So nobody's filling in the void. It's not happening. The pieces are not falling into the right places. So yeah, YouTube. It's been fun. I'll see if I do a video towards the end of the game today. Jets and Giants, and hopefully we come out with this W. All right, YouTube. Peace.